Good morning, guys. It is June 28th. God calling, table of delights. God eventide the life divine. Hope you guys are having a good morning. I'm like right on the edge of this balcony, and I need to move myself past these beautiful flowers. Wait a second. Wait for it. Because we gotta get to somewhere where the sun isn't touching my eyeballs so gracefully. All right, we're almost there. Give me a second. Here we go. Okay. Anyways, we have God calling table of delights. I hope you guys are doing good this morning. Let's get straight into it. God calling table of delights. It has not been in vain, this training and teaching time. The time of suppression, repression, depression is changed now into a time of glorious expression. Life is flooded through and through with joy and gladness indeed. I have prepared a table of delights, a feast of all good things for you. Indeed, your cup runneth over, and you can feel from the very depth of your heart. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So, I really didn't think that needed much breaking down. That was very beautiful. God's basically just saying that all the things that you're going through, all the trials and tribulations that life's ever thrown you, it's not for naught. Right? It's all going to amount to something beautiful. It's all going to amount to something great. A table of gifts that God has laid out for you. And your cup will overflow with godliness, with holiness, with happiness, with success, with all these things, guys. It's coming for you. Just remember, if you're ever in a place of doubt, worry, just know that God has a place for you. And it's not where you're at. All right? It's coming up. So just keep pushing. Keep trying. Don't stop. Don't worry. God has beautiful things for you. God even taught the life divine. As you recognize my dealings with you, eternal life flows through your being in all its sanctifying, invigorating, and remedial force. So once you deepen your relationship with the Lord, He starts to give you more, right? God is always going to be there for you, even if you don't believe in a God, even if you don't believe in Him. He's always going to be there supporting you, loving you. He created you. He's not just going to leave His creation to just die in the dust, right? But God's saying that once you truly start coming to Him, more will be unlocked. You'll create more understanding, more success, more happiness. It'll all be these things because you're getting closer to God. It's like the closer you get to the sun, the more heat you get, right? If we lived on Pluto, then we would not be alive. We would just have no heat, we'd have no warmth, we'd have nothing, right? But then each planet we get closer to the sun, we get closer to brightness, we get closer to life. So eventually we make it to Earth, right? And if we really want to get super bright, we really want to get super close, we keep going inward. Mercury, Venus, all these things, right? And then you're able to get closer to Him, closer to the sun, closer to light, and you start to gain these gifts, right? Eternal life is awareness of the things of eternity, awareness of my Father and awareness of me. Not merely a knowledge of our existence, even of our Godhead, but an awareness of us in all. So yeah, just as I said, right? God's saying that eternal life is a promised gift for you. God is going to be in your life whether you believe in Him or not. But whether you believe in Him or not might dictate whether you go to heaven or not. I'm not God, so I don't know for your case in particular. But if you are closer to God and you do have these gifts, and one of these gifts is eternal life, then you will start to understand knowledge. You will start to gain these understandings. You will start to learn these things, that which I said, right? It's an awareness of things in eternity, awareness of my Father and awareness of me, right? Not merely a knowledge of our existence, even of our Godhead, but an awareness of us in all. So the closer you get to God, the more eternal life you get. The more eternal life you get, the more awareness you have of the Lord, which equals more eternal life. As you become aware of me, all for whom you care are linked to me. 2, yielding me your service, you draw by the magnetic power of love on your dear ones within the divine life radius. So God's saying that once you link to Him, once you connect to Him, all these other doors will start opening in your life where you're connecting to other people that you never thought you want to connect to, where you're helping other people you never thought you want to help, where you're interjecting yourself in people's lives just to try to help them get closer to God, help them to get where you are. Because if you find somewhere beautiful, you're going to want to share that, right? And so that's exactly what God's saying. You're going to want to share Him with everyone around you once you have that eternal life. Why would you want to go to heaven by yourself? Why would you not want those that you love to go to heaven as well? So God's saying that you know that you're truly getting closer to Him, that you truly have gained eternal life if you're trying to bring that eternal life to other people, right? And that's true happiness, that's true godliness. I love you guys so much. This June 28th, and with that, I will say amen.